So tell me,
What do you want to know, girl?
what's your favourite coffee? Go, quick, you need to answer now. Answer
I
now,
don't-
answer now,
I'm
answer now,
not-
answer now, answer now. What's your favourite coffee?
The coffee my wife makes for me at home.
Oh, okay.
She's a lovely lady. She makes lovely coffee.
She's beautiful.
Have you met her? You've seen her?
I've seen her,
Yeah.
Oh.
She's hot.
She's hot, and your baby's beautiful.
Oh, I got a beautiful baby.
He
She
does have
made
a
him.
beautiful baby.
I made them.
If you could keep sharing them, they're really cute. They're so cute.
They are pretty. You know what? I love my kids, but man, nobody loves their kids at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well,
Never
my
mind.
sister has 2 babies, so I have 2 nephews, and I know that at 2 in the morning, no,
No, that's it. No.
there's no words. And I'm going to take this back to you, Kathy.
Yeah, send it back to the truck.
Come back to the truck.
That was a great interview.
We're live, pal. We're live.
It was a great interview. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Hashtag content. Nikki Cross, congratulations, by the way, on marriage.
Marriage. Yes, thank.
He's quite the beefcake.
He's my beefcake.
Nice.
Sorry.
Hashtag content. So, Nikki Cross, how are you feeling at WrestleMania? Were you around? Yeah, you've been around for a couple of years now within WWE and NXT. So you've experienced the grandeur of WrestleMania, but how are you feeling this year being a sort of prominent part of the main roster?
This is my WrestleMania debut, so for me it's very exciting and very, very exciting. There's lots of energy. There's lots of energy, and for me it's such a special event to be a part of. WrestleMania is our biggest event of the year. It's one of the biggest pop culture events in our calendar. So for me it's just such an exciting time, and special to be a part of, especially with the first ever all women's main event with Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda. So, and then to make my WrestleMania debut, and it's such an incredible feeling. And I feel weird because there's no words that kind of do it justice. So I could say exciting and amazing, but it still doesn't really do it justice to how I'm actually feeling, because I've watched WWE since I was 10 years old. So it's amazing. After breaking into the business at 2008, 10, 11 years later to debut on WrestleMania, it's like you see your hard work pay off. So there's very gratifying.
You've actually just given me goosebumps.
Oh.
Just saying that.
I love that TV show.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, it was R.L. Stein. You read the books, you give yourself goosebumps.
Right, yeah.
And then they made a TV show, and I loved the TV show personally.
I didn't expect the interview to go down that route, but it's all good.
And then there was Fear Street, there was Babysitters Club, there was Sweet Valley High. I was into all of that.
Sweet Valley High, I'm with you.
Oh yeah, you know Sweet
With
Valley
you.
High,
Yeah, big time. Dawson's Creek, a fan?
I like Dawson Creek. I mean, I was more of a Buffy person. I loved Buffy and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so I was more of a horror movie fan.
Right.
But
I can see that.
I would take Dawson's Creek. I don't want to wait. Oh, my sweet over.
Pacey or Dawson?
Pacey, 100%. Dawson can just jump in the creek.
Don't slag him off.
I'm not trying to slag him off, but Pacey was Joey's soulmate.
As it turned out, yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Spoiler
It's
alert.
unbelievable.
Sorry, guys.
Yes.
She chooses Pacey. She chooses Pacey. Sorry.
So talk to me about your WrestleMania memories. What's your favourite match from a WrestleMania that you enjoyed so much as a kid?
Bret and Austin. I know that's the answer that everyone gives, but
one of the best
there's
matches
a
of all
reason
time.
why people always give that answer.
Yeah.
The iconic shot, and it changed it just changed the face of this. It's close second favourite is Austin and Rock, WrestleMania 17, the My Way build.
Yeah.
That made me a big fan of Limp Bizkit.
Just giving me goosebumps again.
So for me, the Bret and Austin, that takes number one. But
I feel like you're an Austin fan. Have you met Austin?
isn't everyone?
Everyone should be, yeah.
Actually, I have never met him. Never met him. But to be honest, I don't know what I'd say. I'd be hell yeah. I would say something to make myself look really
You'd invite him to play,
I'd
surely.
invite him to play. I'd be like, let's play. It's 16 minutes past 3. Let's play.
Just timestamp that thing. And let's talk about your character a little bit. It's sort of over the top. It's, because I feel like so many characters in WWE now have a real sort of realism to it. Yours is very over the top, and I guess you get to have a lot of fun with it. Presumably that's something you really enjoy.
I love it. No, I really do love it. And she's, it's such a fun experience, and what I've enjoyed the most about this character, being Nikki Cross, what I enjoy the most about it is that we've been able to develop for the last 2.5 years, 3 years. Triple H had this brainchild and this idea, and it was his baby, and then he brought the idea to me, and I loved it, and then I was able to bring that to life, and then put my salt and pepper on it, put my little bits on it, bring elements in from my real life, bring in stories from my real life, make it relatable, because I think the character of Nikki Cross, and she's so much fun, and I think she speaks to so many different people in so many different ways. It's almost like telling everyone, hey, it's okay if you don't fit in, neither do I, and we have so much fun. And I think it really tells people to embrace it lets people know it's okay to be as crazy as you want, and play as you want. And I think it encourages people to just really live in the moment. And I think that's why it's so much fun, because I get to completely live in the moment, and I just get to see whatever comes out of me. So there is that really real life aspect of it, because I've made it part of me.
Yeah.
So for me, there is that real life aspect to it. And if you've ever seen me and I've just had some espresso shots, then it very much is real life. And I think, like I said, I think Nikki Cross has a very important message, and a deeper message, which I'm excited to introduce to new audiences.
Yeah.
People that haven't seen the character before. I'm excited to introduce that, because there is so many layers to the character, and I think we've only scratched the surface for the last 2.5 years. I actually believe we can go so much deeper, and I'm really excited for that development.
Yeah, I guess the evolvement of the character is an exciting thing.
Because people evolve. So characters should evolve, because people evolve.
Yeah.
And I think that, there's Nikki Cross, good guy, bad guy, it's shades of grey, because people are shades of grey. So with Nikki, you never really know what to expect, and she's unpredictable, but that's also real life. That's humans, that's people. So I don't know, for me there's so much depth to it. It's so much depth, and there's so much richness to the character that it's a blast. It's really a blast.
And
I'm
did
so
you?
lucky.
And when you were younger, especially as a young girl, watching wrestling, that I guess was quite different. Not a lot of young girls around you maybe watched WWE. Did you feel sort of quite different when you were younger?
100%. None of my friends watched wrestling, so I felt that I had to very much it was almost like keeping it in a tight drawer. None of my friends watched it. It was very. Yeah, no one else watched that. So for me, it was. And then when I finally joined wrestling school in 2008, when I started training in Glasgow, I was finally around people that watched wrestling, and I could talk about wrestling. And for me, it was. I knew I belonged. Wrestling gave me a place to belong, and I think that a lot of our viewers and a lot of our fans and a lot of our WWE universe can relate to that.
Yeah.
And it gives us all this place to belong, and it's this really big, house, this really big family, and it just gives everyone a chance to belong. And I think that's why wrestling in sports entertainment speaks to so many people, because it gives them that chance to belong.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does, totally. And now you married a wrestler as well, so you could have your own wrestling family. You're fully entrenched now.
And we're going to probably down the line get puppies, so they're going to be wrestling puppies. We're going to dress them in little wrestling outfits. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I won't do that. But but no, definitely I met my husband in wrestling. We've been with each other for 11 years, so it's been such an amazing journey, and being able to get to share that with him and get to share it at this level, the highest level, then I don't know. I feel like it's, yeah. I can't ask for anything more. Like,
That's great, man. And finally, predictions. Main event, first ever women's main event at WrestleMania. Becky,
you're putting me on the
Charlotte,
spot. You're putting me on the
Ronda.
spot.
Who?
Oh, speak to the water. Squeeze the water.
Water. Who are you predicting? It's silence speaks volumes, I think.
Useless.
Go on, who have you got?
All right, Becky.
Becky.
The man. I'm going with Becky.
Awesome. I am too.
And, you know, me and Becky still need a rematch. We wrestled in Manchester on SmackDown in November, so, you know, we need a rematch as well. So, you know, but no, in all seriousness, all three girls deserve this so much. They really, all of them are so talented and work so hard, and I'm so excited that they get this spotlight, and I just want them to enjoy every second of that spotlight, and I'm going with the man Becky for the win. But honestly, everyone wins. It's the first ever all-women's main event of WrestleMania. We all win.
Yeah. Good
I think
point.
so.
Very good point. Nikki Cross.
It's a good soundbite.
That it really worked. That's the only bit we're going to use.
I mean, I would use the water. I mean, that was pretty funny. That is useless.
Nikki, lovely to meet you.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
so much.
It's good to meet you in person.
Yeah, absolutely.